Okay, guys and gals, if there's any watching, not trying to be offensive to anybody, but I normally just say guys for everybody. Anyway, this is the field that I had cleared out. You see leaves is blown into it, but the main thing I was going to show y'all is these little seeds right here. That is what I planted. That's Australian winter pea. Now this is actually some that have come up. That bigger plant, not that little plant. That little plant is a dollar weed, I think they call it. It's a generic plant. Don't really live too good in the wintertime here, but it's been really warm. But anyway, that's the difference. Here's another one over here. You can kind of see part of the root still out of the ground. But I think there's another one that's trying to root, or two actually in that frame, and there's three actually in that frame, and one that has rooted. Alright, I'm going to move over and we'll look at some of the other seeds. But like I said, these are Australian winter peas. I planted also flax, chickpeas, and lentils. Alright, I'm going to zoom back out. I'm going to show you. One of them I got a little bit close. Quite a few of the little plants over here. A little bit of a pile. And you can see there's a bunch of them in that little pile. That's because the seeds got a little bit close, and there's another little pile. But I think they'll be fine. Like I said, it's mostly just for growing for my chickens to have feed. And this is another clump. These are not what I planted, but like I said, just that generic stuff that was growing back there by the other one. Actually, this area has not been tilled, or planted, or fertilized. What we're walking on right now. This, if I'm not mistaken, is the flax. These little bitty seeds out here that you see. There's a couple of them out here. I don't imagine I'm going to find you any that hasn't germinated. They're really small seeds. So for the most part, they probably all germinated. And if they hadn't, they're really small. I can show you one that before it got thrown, but they're really small. Like I said, there's quite a few of them. You can see there's a big clump. What the seeds I threw these actually with a spreader. The bigger seeds, the Australian and the chickpeas, I actually threw by hand. They wouldn't actually fit in my hand thrower. Alright, so I'm going to try to find you a chickpea. Here we go. Now, I don't know if I have any of these that have come up, but this actually is a chickpea. We'll go ahead and zoom in on this one a little bit. It's got the root coming out. It's trying to root. There's a second one right there. It's trying to root, but they're a lot bigger. In fact, there's quite a few of them out there, but like I said, I haven't seen any, at least not on the edge where it's easy for me to get to. This is actually one, I don't even think this one got enough rain yet. See if I can find him and get him in focus for y'all right here. I don't even think this one's got enough rain. Well, maybe it did. Looks like it may have a root going in it right at the bottom, like right down here. Looks like a white root that's going into the bottom. So maybe that one actually would be one of the first ones to generate. These, I've showed y'all before, but this is all lentils. Like I said again, almost all of these are going to be germinated. They're a much smaller seed. And if I find one or two in this recording, I'll show you them before they have germinated. In fact, actually, you can see the little. See if I can find it with the sun shining on me. But here basically is the little lentil seed, the outside husk that popped off from that plant. Alright, I don't want to pause it because it makes a second video. I figured that out. So like I said, I don't know if I'm going to find any. Here's one. It's in the really early stages. Man, that sun is glaring on me. I can't hardly see. See if I can find my finger in here. There we go. But that's a little bitty lentil right here. It's a little bitty lentil starting to come up. But the other thing I was going to show y'all actually is back over here. I burned that big pile. I said I'm going to get in the area where I can see the screen. I'm just trying to show y'all a little bit better than just the dirt ground. But over here I had a great big pile of weeds and grass. That's it. I'm gonna get the sun out my face and the camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. Go back to one zoom. I ain't very good at this, sorry guys. Okay. There used to be a big old pile of brush back here, and I was hiding my tractor behind it. Now I got these white bags over here I'm hiding my tractor behind, or lawn tractor basically. But in this barrel, which is a black barrel, that's, I don't know how well we can see down in there. I should have brought a light over here. Anyway, that's the ashes I got. It's about half full. And anyway, that's potash. It's one of the main ingredients in fertilizer. It's the last number of like triple 13. The first number is nitrogen. This middle number is phosphorus. And the last number is potassium. But I still got a lot of this brown. Big pile of brown. And what I'm doing with that is I'm mixing it with green in these bags. I get compost from Whole Foods and some other places. And basically it's just green. But anyway, I put a layer of the brown, put a layer of the green, put a layer of the brown. If you were here, you could actually smell it. There's a little bit of the green you might can see in there. That's celery. But there's, I get all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I got 3 bags. They're only about, they'll go up higher than that, but they're about 2/3 of the way full of the normal bag. So anyway, that's pretty much the end of this one that I was going to do. I'm going to show you one other thing up here. I walk kind of fast. Well, I was using the tiller that day because it finally dried up enough that I could actually use the tiller again. Which the tiller's right there. Still got the tarps out. I did clean up some more of the brush, but this is where I tilled some out here. I'm gonna row this up, but I'm also gonna lay it out before I row it, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. But courtesy of my brother and my wife, I got a new camera. I got a little GoPro, and so I got a little chest attachment and a head attachment. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get y'all a video of me actually doing some of the work. Anyway, like I said, this is the end of this one, guys. I just mostly wanted to show y'all the what it sprouted that we had planted the other day. I guess now it's a little over a week. So see y'all again. Hope y'all enjoy. Goodbye.